Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, and Maxi Kleber absolutely suck. Get them off my team immediately. I don't care. Cut them for all I care. I want them off my team. I want them completely gone, out of the picture. Hey, Masai. Hey, what's up, man? Listen, I was thinking, kind of want Pascal Siakam. Yeah, I think he's a great player. Would love to trade for him. How about a trade package centered around, I don't know, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, and throw in Maxi Kleber? Hello? Yeah, I can go fuck myself. For sure. The new look Toronto Raptors defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers 124-121. It was RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley's debut. Quickley had foul trouble, 4 fouls very early in this game for Quickley. RJ Barrett was RJ Barrett. Good, solid, nothing tremendous. It was just a classic RJ Barrett experience, but the one who stole the show was Mr. Pascal Siakam. Fittingly so, right? The Raptors finally made a move. They finally pulled the trigger, traded OG Anunoby, and now most of the eyes on the league, around the league are looking at Pascal Siakam. Is he the next to get traded? What would it cost to get Mr. Spicy P? I saw an article earlier today that said the Raptors are looking for 2 rotational pieces and 2 future first-round picks. Now, that might seem a little juicy. That might seem like a lot for a player like Pascal Siakam, 29 years old, an expiring free agent. But last night's performance, 36 points, 13 of 20 shooting, 5 of 8 from 3, goes to show that might just be the going rate for a player like Pascal Siakam. Now, you might look at some of the stats, right? You might go on the basketball reference page and see 28% from 3 and think, oh, gross. Not in today's NBA. Not in the playoffs where players are just going to sag off of them. I don't want my team trading for that, which is what I've seen many people on NBA Twitter and team subreddits doing, saying that they wouldn't want to trade a lot for Pascal Siakam because, well, the three-point shooting is so garbage. And I myself was a little bit guilty of that. However, Siakam's shooting numbers are greatly affected by a massive shooting slump he found himself in to start the season. Over the first 20 games of the season, Siakam shot 19% from 3. In the 13 games since, 45% from 3. And in those 13 games, 26 points per game, 58% from the field, 5.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists. Looking like that all-star level, borderline all-NBA level player that we've grown accustomed to seeing over the past few years. And if you go under the hood a little bit, Siakam's having a tremendous season. Like, the 3-point shooting is really the number that's bringing him down. 48% on mid-range jumpers. That's the highest percentage of his career. 68% at the rim. That is also the highest number of his career. 7 attempts at the rim per game. That is the most since the 2020-2021 season. 6 free throw attempts per 75 possessions. That is the second highest of his career. And despite the overall terrible shooting numbers, he is shooting 42% on corner threes, which is a valuable skill set to have, especially if you're a team looking to trade for Siakam in order to make your team like a true legitimate contender. 97th percentile in post-ups, 84th percentile in isolation, still a great scorer one-on-one, still a great scorer when he gets a mismatch. And the Raptors offense has just been downright horrific when he's not on the floor. The Raptors as a team are 12.5 points per 100 possessions better when Siakam is on the floor. And offensively, they're 12.7 points per 100 possessions better. That is the 4th biggest offensive swing in the NBA, trailing only 3 Denver Nuggets guys. And that's not really fair because the Denver Nuggets guys are always leading every single on-off stat that there is. So Siakam being the first non-Nugget is pretty remarkable. If you were to trade for Siakam, you're getting a player who can have the ball in his hands, can grab a rebound, bring the ball up the floor, attack the rim, attack a mismatch, post up, shoot a 3 hypothetically. But he's also a smart passer, a willing passer, somebody who's become very solid at driving and kicking and finding open teammates and getting defenses and rotations and knowing who to kick to outside of that. This little stretch of basketball Siakam's playing so that he's still a really, really good player and a really, really great trade piece. This is genuinely one of the most basic passes you could possibly make, but you'd be surprised how many guys miss a pass like this and just how important it is to have players who can just make this pass. Again, an elementary school player can make the pass I'm about to show you, but it's just a shocking number of players just don't do it. It's just this quick read, seeing Donovan Mitchell trying to take a charge or whatever Donovan Mitchell's doing, leaving Scotty Barnes, who's a much improved 3-point shooter, wide open. Just quick decision-making by Siakam. That's what I'm talking about. He's gotten better. This patented spin move, Siakam, one-on-one in the post, too easy. Spicy P! Tried to do the Jack Armstrong thing, who wasn't commentating this game for the Raptors. Sorry, everyone just had to hear that. The Cavs have been doing this interesting thing defensively where they're letting Jared Allen guard like the other team's number 1 option. It's been kind of interesting to watch. Here's Siakam just cooks him. Little jab step. Mid-range jumper. We like that. Siakam grabbing the board. Just the ability to bring the ball up the floor. Initiate the offense. You know he's a threat to drive. Beautiful pass to Gary Trent Jr. Knock it down. No! You stole me. Siakam's also incredibly efficient when he's the screener. Here doesn't really do much. Just shoots over Jared Allen. Hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man. I don't know what's gotten into me today, guys. I'm getting cabin fever. This rim right here, of course, this was the rim where the famous Kawhi Leonard shot happened. I've never seen more friendly bounces than this rim right here. Now listen, there's some conspiracy theories that the NBA puts magnets in the rims in the ball. Somebody fucking check this rim right now. Somebody check it. Something's not adding up. Something's... Read the defense. Read the defense. Who's going to be open? Strus sinks down to help out on Pirtle. Gary Trent Jr. wide open. Gary Trent Jr., can you make a shot off of one of these passes, please? That patented spin move. Quick. Gets the defender flying the other direction. Where the hell are you going? Scoop layup. I mean, when Siakam's knocking down threes, he really is a walking 30-point game. Like, if he has a big role in your offense and he's hitting threes, just going to step into that real quick. If you're going to drop that hard, Jesus Christ. I mean, put some respect on me. Put some type of respect. That felt like a miscommunication more than anything else. I mean, I know it's 29% when you look at Basketball Reference, but do some research. Little handoff here from Jakob Poeltl, who had a great game in this one. I think he's going to benefit quite a bit from quickly and just more guards being there. Oh, what a move by Pascal Siakam. Now, that move right there, basketball trainers will tell you this too. That move right there is what we call the travel move. Really effective. Sorry, not Siakam related. Sam Merrill. What in the world? What has got into this guy? That's a crazy pull. Very next trip down the floor, Siakam. Great cut, great read. No one guarding him. Defender's not watching. Ball watching. And one. You sag off him in the corner the way he's been shooting this past month. He'll knock that down. Just needs a little bit of space. Going baseline using his body. He's a strong guy, too. Let's not forget, this is a lengthy athlete, strong. Jared Allen's a great defender. Been really good lately. 7-footer. Big. Doesn't matter. I'm putting my body on you. Quick little fadeaway jumper here to get to 36 points. Great game from Spicy P. Getting deep in that bag all game. You want to trade for this guy? You think Josh Green's going to cut it? Now, here's the thing. Would it be worth it for a team to give up what the Raptors are looking for in a trade for Siakam, especially considering he's an impending free agent? It depends on the team. It depends on how much you have to throw out there. If you're a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder and you circle Pascal Siakam as a guy you want, that price of 2 younger rotational players and 2 picks might make some sense for you because you have so much to give up. If you're a team like the Dallas Mavericks, where that price tag is pretty much every trade asset you have left over the next 2 or 3 years, that becomes a little bit more difficult, right? But I'll plant my flag on this hill. I'll die on this hill. I don't think he gets traded, ultimately. I don't. I think the Raptors wanted to make a choice between him and OG. I think Siakam likes it there. He's been pretty open that he wants to stay there. And I just don't know if there's going to be a team out there that's willing to pony up and pay that price. It'll be interesting to see, though. I think Siakam is still a great player. I think he could be a tremendous help to a number of teams across the league, especially teams that are looking for some size and some size that can do things offensively for you. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Because besides, probably not trading him. Shout out to Avenged Sevenfold. One of my favorite songs of theirs.